Hello my friends, this is the journal flip through from the journal that I made during Junk Journal July 2023, which was hosted by Meg Journals and also Get Messy Art. I wanted to let you know that the days are not in order, and chances are I won't remember exactly what the prompts are because I did not write those on the pages. I have this journal up for sale and I didn't want to have writing in it already and sort of a description of what the pages were. I just wanted to create this journal as part of the collaboration and have fun in doing that and following the prompts. As mentioned, the journal is for sale and I'll be sure to link my Etsy shop in my description box. I do remember that this page was torn, and I remember the torn, how I tore this scrapbook paper. Nice big tag here. I took my scraps, I rounded the edges, and I popped them in here for you to use as tags if you wanted to. This says, give me some sun and sea and a little spot to just be me. And this one says, hello sunshine, and then this one opens up for some journaling space. This one, I had an extra page, so I'm leaving it blank for you. You might want to put a photo on it, you might want to journal on it, put a piece of paper, you might want to collage on it. So I figured, you know what? Leave a space there for whoever purchases it to do whatever they want. This says, what a wonderful day. I consider this to be a pretty clean journal. Even though it's busy, it's still pretty clean. There's 5 tucks on this one page. This one was detail, and I remember that because I folded this corner down and I added this, I added stickles, I added this. Add stickles to this tag. This was one of my offcuts that I just added another little scrap, and well, it was a cut apart from my kit that I used, that I created actually. I used 3 scrapbook packs and 1 kit in this journal. You can see here I put some beads on the wax threads. I think this one was the one I did for paws, and isn't it so pretty? If you want to see how I did any of these spreads, I made a video every single day in June. This one I think was like vintage. I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So I tried to go for sort of a vintage vibe amongst the watercolor. I created this postcard specifically for this collaboration. This might have been pop of color, but I can't remember honestly. But there definitely is a nice pop of color there, isn't there? Oh yeah, this one was brown paper. So this has 2 little tuck spots, this one here, and then there's a tag in the bag. And remember, I went back later and I added that because it was sort of plain, so I added that, and I think it pulls it together real nice. This one was like relax or something, maybe maybe not relax, cozy, because she's in cozy pajamas. Yes, and so I remember now, that was cozy. This is like a memory game. This is one of the ones I did early on. These were some pieces from my Annie's Elephants digital kit. Oh yeah, Good Vibes. That was the very first one. And I used a page and a cut apart from my digital kit, and the name of my digital kit was Retro Vibes. This is another page from Retro Vibe digital kit. This too, and this ephemera. These cut aparts. And this lady, I created the tag, but this lady was given to me by my friend Gwen Offit of Gwen Offit Designs. This was like opposites. I don't know if it was opposites, but it was a word something like that. This was negative space, and I did that because the word negative made me think of a camera negative. You know, like back in the day when we used to take pictures. Then she's crying. I absolutely loved making this page, and I was cracking up during half of it because it was just so fun. And then I created this, which isn't, you know, negative, but it just works so well with it and so nice. I just wanted to have fun with this. I don't want to take anything too seriously. I just wanted to get the prompt and then just let my mind go and just enjoy it. Yeah, this one was like nurture or something like that. I remember feeling like whatever the prompt was, it made me feel like it was about sort of like self-care. So I did just a really feminine, beautiful page. I love birds, so I put that in there. I love reading, so I put this here. It says rest up. This says take time to make your soul happy. Oh, this one's so pretty too. Yeah, this was ticket actually. There's all the tickets, and then I put some tickets in here, and then some tickets and tags actually is what it was. So we have 2 tags on this one. Yeah, that was fun. Not too complicated, but just super pretty. I really enjoyed working with the colors. It's just, I loved it so much. This was layers on layers, so I did 3 layers here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers here and 3 layers here. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 layers here, so 4 layers on each. This was interactive. It was the first time I had done a waterfall. It's not perfect or anything, but it works. And then the only issue is that sometimes when I go back, like that little corner will catch, so I have to watch that. This says, flowers don't tell, they show. And then here's some pretty, this was leftovers, so I just added it as a tag. That could be embellished way more. You could put a flower on there, you could put a word on there. I just don't like to have too many scraps hanging around, so I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and put them in the journal, and then somebody can finish, you know, have fun finishing them. Make it your own. More of these center beads. So this page has 2 layers. So I have these in the first layer, and then I've got this one in the second layer. Or maybe this is the first and this is the second. Either way. I used my stickles, you know, around all this, just to make it, you know, extra pretty. This one was it pockets? I don't know, I can't remember. But there's 3 layers here as well. And I tore the pockets and I love the look of it. This one I remember was framed, and I used my digital kit called Flowers in France, and one of the pages has this frame on it, so I thought that would be sort of fun to use that. Just popped a cut apart in there. What was this? It wasn't music. This was playlist, which made me think of a music playlist, so I went with it. I went with it. Used some vintage music paper as a belly band. My friend Rosemary at Rosemary You Rock Art gave me the guitar die cuts. I remember this was fold out, so what I did here was I created the fold out, and we've got a little space under here, And then we have some paper here to write on. And then our fold out, we've got more paper here, but then we have almost a secret pocket right there. This one was overlap, I think, and so I did a bunch of layers here. And of course I put tabs so that you would know that it was another layer. So that was a lot of fun. Soak Up the Sun was what was originally in here. And then I added this. My friend Carol at Crafted by Carol gave this to me a long time ago, and I've been dying to use her. And the colors are so perfect. So I just put her on some blue cardstock and popped her right in there. This says, "This is the sweet life." And just a nice tag. This was one of my leftover pieces, and I just added the flowers. Oh yeah, this was the letter to ourselves, right. So I wrote a letter, and I shared what that letter was about on the video of that day. But I have pulled my letter out and replaced it with just some clean paper for somebody to write their own letter or journaling spot or whatever. And friends, that's it. I covered it with a blue and white seersucker dress. This was a dress originally. I made a video on how I turned this dress into a journal cover. Added the pom-poms, obviously. So if you want to see that video, it either just went out or it's going to go out in a day or two, in case you're interested to see how I did that. Well, my friends, I hope you enjoyed Junk Journal July. I had an absolute blast. I hope you like this journal. It is available in my Etsy shop if you do like it and you want to call it your own. Thanks for watching. See you soon.